Hey, Foxy Mop Handle Mower, it's Daggerfall Unity again. Now, you've come at a particularly exciting moment. This is actually a main quest mission. I think it's the Stronghold of the Blades. Probably halfway through the main quest. And it's almost finished. We just have to take care of the ancient vampire that's hiding around this corner. Let's see if we can take care of him. Well, with no problem. Seems that this pretty nice. As you can see, I have quite a lot of loot. It's not an unreasonable dungeon. This particular one, although perhaps I was lucky not to have gone down to some dead ends. As soon as you get to this very distinctive multi-level section with lots of lifts, you know that you just have to go get up to the top level. Ah! Yes. I forgot there was a gargoyle there. It's a lot spookier when you have the special dungeon special dungeon lighting, and people can come at you out of the shadows like that. It's particularly nerve-wracking because the lantern here is about to run out of oil. We're down to our last 2 emergency candles. Now then. This regular vampire shouldn't be too tricky, no? Now then. Where is the quest item? Here we go. A silver short sword with unknown powers. And some gold. Yeah, it's quite spooky. The lantern casts quite a lot of light. Oh, it says here the condition is broken. Is it really broken, or is it just... Is that... I think it's just run out of oil. I think it's fine. Yeah, the lantern casts more light than the candle. Anyway, hopefully I remembered to set an anchor. Let's find out. Now then. Ah, it's been a long time. Had a short holiday, but mostly work is kicking my ass. I mean my behind. So, where are we supposed to go now? An agent of the Ender King. Ah. I have to go all the way back to Sentinel, do I? To Messager. What? Mesajer, in Sentinel. Oh dear. Seem to have a little corruption of the plot line. I'll just make a quick edit while I can see if I can solve this problem. Okay, so a detailed search through the quest data save file reveals that the town of Messenger is here in the Dragontail Mountains and not in Sentinel. And we need to find... What do we need to find? This residence. Nearly there. Well, I don't think it's you. That's a shame. That's, I think that's completely balked that particular... Yeah, I have no more clues. I think I've completed that quest line is now defunct. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think it's quite important. So I guess we're not going to be completing the main quest then. Let's just check that note one last time. The Bucking House residence. So the town name is correct. And the house name is correct. The Bucking House residence. Which has now disappeared. Because of course it has. The Bucking House residence. Yes, it's right there. Oh well, anyway. I've already beaten the main quest 2 times, and I don't need to do it again. We can use the console if we really want to. Now the only interesting thing that's happened is that I've installed another mod called Warm Ashes. But so far, nothing's happened. I got a message saying that the world seemed more dangerous, but still a bit floaty. I don't think anything more dangerous has happened. God, there's a lot of you, isn't there? Ah, well, this must be one of those Warm Ashes quests. A crashed wagon is seen to the west. It's been looted. Proceed with caution. Yeah, okay. I've already forgotten which direction it said. Maybe that was just a bit of atmospheric. Let's have a wander around and see what happens then. Let's just, maybe if we proceeded not with caution, we would have been attacked. Let's rest for 6 hours. Aha! What are you, enemies? Anyone? Hello? Let's rest for another 6 hours then. No? Well, how near is near? It's a little strange, isn't it? I don't really understand what's happening. At least we can run fast. Right. Is there anything moving? Let's rest again. Am I allowed to fast travel? Back to, I don't know, Daggerfall, for example? How strange. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Well, let's see how much debt we have to clear. 143,000. We have 30,000 in the bank. That leaves us at 113. 100 well, let's call it 17. We need what, another 80? No, I don't want to drop any gold. We won't be very close to being able to pay back the loan, which is a tremendously exciting thing to be able to say. That we can almost pay back the loan. That's it's really very exciting indeed. Let's have a look in the old notebook. I left my ebony dagger for repair. So that's what happened to it. The ruins of Castle Moorfield. Let's try that. Ruins of Castle Moorfield. Of course there's no name. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Ruins of Castle... in Glen Point, of course. What about the Sash Loth Web? That seems bizarre. Sash Loth. The Sash Loth Web. Cool, we'll go there. I see. So what happens if we rest here for 6 hours? We wake up. Well, there's some nice lily pad things. Well, this is not very friendly at all, is it? Well, I'm highly confused. I don't really understand how this mod is supposed to work. Maybe I should try and investigate more. Yes, let's do that now. Okay, so this Warm Ashes mod is quite interesting. A few random things have occurred. So we were just attacked by this bear, and after we killed it, somebody popped up and asked us if we were willing to sell the meat. So I clicked on yes, and then we got a bit of cash for it. While just wandering around aimlessly and occasionally sleeping, we've encountered strange little messages such as somebody runs towards you chasing a deer. Obviously there's no chasing or deers to be seen, but then a stationary NPC, like a ranger or a knight, plops into existence and you can't interact with him. But it does add a little bit of flavour, which is it's quite nice. And yeah, it is populating this enormously I was going to say enormously huge, that's idiotic. It does make it feel that this colossal space actually does have some things in it, though you do have to use your imagination a little, but if that's a problem, then I don't think Daggerfall is necessarily the game for you. But yeah, it's not so easy to get the little pop-ups and whatever they are, mini quests, I guess. You can't really control them. You just have to wait for them. So a little edit there to accommodate real life. Families. Anyway, now it's back to the important thing now. Yes. One of the things that the Warm Ashes mod offers is some kind of siege mechanic. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's feasible that we will we will find one. But that's my hope now, because there was a slight annoyance in that ever since I installed the mod, Daggerfall Unity crashes when you shut it down. Which, to be fair, if it is going to crash, that's the best time. But it is slightly irritating. Well, let's check the map. Oh, let's go to the theatre then. Maybe. You are entering Kieran Theatre. Seems like an inappropriate pseudonym. What do you want now? Have I talked to you before? Where am I? And who are you? Well, you're not much of a theatre. And it doesn't seem like anything magic's going to happen. Why am I walking? We could go for a nice run along the beach. Well, let's see what else is here. I'm going to continue wandering around aimlessly a little longer. The Gentle Martyr of Mara. Seems sinister. But it's actually a town, of course. Yes, where is the temple? Any work? No work in the Gentle Martyr. Let's check out the old goat. Well, there is a quest we can do. We can do something. Oh. Yes, that has been the theme of this lately. Anybody else? No. Everybody's very busy. busy indeed. Anybody? Anything? House for sale is the place you need to go. I see. Which one is house for sale then? Here we go. It's locked. Well, let's just wait for all witnesses to disappear. Go on. Let's try that again. Yes, I'm not really sure that house for sale was the place to go. Pretty sure that it wasn't. Unless there's multiple houses for sale. Maybe Kirkland, whatever this place is there's a booming property market, I don't know. The Lucky Castle. Nobody can do anything in these little tiny villages. Miserable sods. But there's only one... It's not even a dungeon, is it? It's only one graveyard. In the entire place. A small pool of blood is right in front of you, and by the looks of the amount, it might have been fatal to its victim. Right, the last time, when we were asked if we wanted to proceed with caution, we said yes, and then nothing happened. So now I'm just going to proceed with caution. Does no mean we're not going to proceed, or does it mean we're going to proceed with reckless abandon? It does seem like choosing no is to turn down some kind of quest or interaction, but and yeah, it looks like that's what happened. You see a person relaxed in some tall grass. You're a hunter, are you? Are you the hunter from before? I think you are. You're a ranger. So where are these at? Are you showing up as an enemy? Is that how this works? Well, arguably we've learned something very small, but no, I can't go in, can I? That seems a bit... I'm too far away now. I'm pretty sure you can go in there. Normally. Well, let's wait a little longer then. Well, that's great. And the ranger who told us about her hunting, he's very lazy. Is there not? There should be a quest dungeon somewhere on this little island. I don't know. Well, I'm going to continue wandering around, but if anything interesting happens, then I'll hopefully remember to hit the record button again. Okay, so we have another random encounter pop-up. You feel as if you're being watched. Proceed with caution. So, presumably now, yes, we'll accept whatever's going to happen next. Never should have come here. What? Well, this time it appears to have worked. I think we're being mugged. Oh dear. They're not messing around, are they? Oi. There's one more. Yeah, any more? That's better. That was the kind of random encounter that I was hoping to have. Ooh, dwarven maces. Yeah. Need to get that sword looked at. Let's change over to a backup weapon. Now then. So sometimes it does work. I wonder if it's some kind of conflict with it with other mods. I have no idea. Okay, so excellent. Well, I'm going to continue wandering around in the dark, and if anything exciting happens, you will be the second to know. And that time is now. Marks on the ground suggest that someone or something has been through here. You get the feeling whatever it is, it's not friendly. Yes, let's find out what it is. I'll mount your head on my wall. Ow. Haha. So it's another mugging. Which is fine by me, I think. It's okay for it to be a dangerous place. Okay. Ah. We can see the sea. Let's wait till morning. Oh, we can't move for these events now. The crash icon is seen to the west. It always says to the west. That doesn't mean anything. It's just a bit of flavour. It's been looted. You should keep an eye out. Yes. Hey, old friend, I was just on my way to Wayrest. I'll be on my way then. Really? You see a warrior. You're just a friendly warrior, are you? Okay. There you are, fiend. Drop your weapons. I think you have an extra quote mark there. You run into a party of bounty hunters looking for a notorious outlaw. Sorry about that. With this murderer at large, everyone is on edge. So, are you the party of bounty hunters? Wow, there's a lot of them now. I think if we wait here, we could populate this entire location quite quickly. Did I steal all your stuff? I did. Okay, I just wanted to wait until morning to watch the sun come up. Can I rest for one more hour? Yeah, you guys will never leave, will you? Well, yeah. I don't think you're going to catch that murderer by standing there. What time is it now? 6 o'clock. Well, let's wait for one more hour. Ooh. Well, I don't mind these events firing frequently. You run across a now deserted campsite. Proceed with caution indeed. It's more bounty hunters. Are you the same bounty hunters as over there? You're slowly moving to the east. But I really want to have one of these sieges to happen, but I guess we'd have to find a town, or maybe it could just be any location. Well, we've been to the theatre. Let's go to the Inner Omen. But maybe you can only have a siege when there's a dungeon of some kind. What's a high elf doing here? I hope your armor has some good resale value. Oh, excellent, we're being attacked again. I think you chose the wrong business, Mr. Acrobat. And it's certainly going to help pay off strange. It is going to help pay off the debt. Oh, this warm ashes. Not too keen on the name of it, but the mod itself is very good. It does liven things up a lot. This does seem to be slightly, not exactly glitchy, but a little bit. Slightly unreliable. The Unity output log is full of a lot of strange. I'm not sure if they're errors. They look error-y. Anyway, let's have one last attempt to try and trigger this siege. White Fort. I think you're just a village, aren't you? Well, it doesn't seem that too much is happening on that little island of Bethany. Perhaps another small province would be good. Pothago. Some of these I've never been to. Well, I'm going to make another edit while I try and see if we can get one of the siege events to fire. Well, despite my best efforts, I haven't been able to trigger any of the siege events. But even more exciting than a Daggerfall siege is that we were able to pay off the loan. There you go. Non-loans. We also have no money now. Not sure if that was worth it. Hey. Now this is very annoying because I think because the quest has glitched, the main quest, we're stuck with this cursed short sword from the stronghold of the blades, and there's nobody to give it to end the quest, so these wraiths are going to hunt me down until the end of time. So that's also what fun that is. But anyway, that's it for now. Not the most successful playing session of all time, but the Warm Ashes is it's quite good. I enjoyed the little flavour that it adds. I think it's either it's a little bit glitchy, or I haven't installed it properly, or there's some conflict with other mods. I think that covers every possible combination of possibilities. Yeah, and to the 4% of you who made it to the end of this video, an alternative channel is one called, I think it's called Adventure Art, where some guy who has actual production values and editing skills is doing a challenge no magic playthrough, which seems very good. So I recommend for you to check that out for more Daggerfall goodness. But yeah, until I can figure out something, how to get these sieges to fire or something else, that will be it for now. Thank you very much, and as always, take care. Adios.